I think we will hope that over time, the Nigerian will evolve and become disciplined to understand that when you use the platform of a party to beg for primary ticket and we give it to you, and thousands of party members work very hard competing against your rivals and get you, elected if you are lucky, and then you are running on the stable of a government that is funded or promoted by a political party. You were not an independent candidate. If you want to go, we can't stop you. The Constitution guarantees the right of, people's movement. So we'll just say, adios amigos. If our paths will cross again, we'll be happy to have it see, and let us hope that you find it easy where you are going. But I like to admonish them and predict. You are leaving a party where you are like leaders, and you are so respected, and your voices count, and even when you are not pulling your weight, we still tolerate you. Okay, people say, oh, will the PDP be able to contest, or will it be able to win? Let me just shock APC and Mr. President. You are about now trying to flip the country in such a manner that the areas where PDP used to be strong when they were losing are the places where you desire to be so strong. And the places where PDP used to be weak when you were winning are the places where we will be strong. Politics will produce for us the opportunity to look at the space very well, and we will find a pathway to bring the conversation to you. We will see how it will go in the end. They couldn't even deliver the place for PDP even when they were there. Peter Obi and the labor movement beat them silly. Are those the ones who are going to be losing sleep because they are leaving? I want to flip you to 2015 and even 2019. We lost an election in this country in 2015. Our president, of course, was dealing with post-election issues. Who was that person that rallied us? In the build-up to 2019, who rallied the party structure? This is a country where people are just hypocrites, and they like to take medals that they've not earned or they've not deserved. But I can guarantee them, as they have lost the last time, that which they fear is still going to be the reason why they are going to lose again. And as for those of them in the APC, especially the president and his handlers, who think that suddenly a country of almost 220 million people can all be accommodated in one party, it is a reflection of the way they delude themselves. We are not yet here. The election is not here. When the election comes to the table, we will then go and do the best we can. Whatever it is they can produce, we will produce times 2. And if they think that there's any imaginary federal might that can stop anybody, they should first remind themselves that Jonathan was sitting on that same seat, and that federal might could not prevent him from losing to Buhari. All that will be required is to amalgamate the energy of Nigerians, to amalgamate the anger of Nigerians, to amalgamate the frustration of Nigeria, to beg our people in the country, stop seeing yourself as north, south, west, east, and all of that. No, let's not just see ourselves as Nigerians, those that are for the good and the progress of the country, and those that are part of the people that insist that our life will be difficult. Definitely. And when we have the opportunity of democracy, we will use that democracy to show them that the people will always count in a democracy. That's why we struggled for this democracy. That's why we're in this democracy, and that is what they are going to have a taste of. Peter is our gift to the national play. Before he came to our party, he used to play only in a small party called APGA. Then we brought him and made him special advisor or some kind of advisor to Jonathan, which was his first foray into the national play. Then we gave him a big board of vice presidential candidate in 2019 with Atiku. That was what launched him into the big national space. Now that he has gone to try to be president, we can all recognize and say, okay, we see the numbers. It is up to him to do whatever he can. If we did not give Peter that chance, how would we have known that Peter can do this? Do you know how many other people in Nigeria are waiting to be given a chance to prove themselves? When we tell him to come back home, we tell him to come back home because there's a time when you must coalesce all the energies. You cannot go into an arrangement that is splintered. And you know for a fact that beyond the political party that is entrenched, that does not need new introduction, and that is the PDP. Even tomorrow, if I were the chairman of the party, like I've been asking them to let me come and fix this party for all of us and for the upcoming generation, what I will order to every state in Nigeria under PDP is that they should go and do a show of force meeting next week and let them bring out our followers so that they will know that one governor is leaving does not mean that all our followers have gone. And as for Delta, we will calmly look at the situation. We will set up a caretaker committee. We will rebuild again. Because you know who we are? We are PDP. And our power and authentication comes from the people. That's why our motto is PDP, power to the people. And we will show it to them once again. Whoever wants to go, I will just advise them. The grass is not always greener on the other side. In PDP, when we do primaries, you can contest. Where you are going to, remind yourself of Edo, a highly praised personality like Adams Oshomole and go did the primaries. Somebody came up there and some other fellow came the next day and said, go and do another one. Can these people who are used to freedom survive in an environment where it is garrison, where one man will talk and everybody will start to fret? We are not slaves. We're used to freedom. We're used to decent engagement. We're used to democracy, and we'll continue to push at it. If they win for 3 elections, PDP followers worldwide, remember that you have won 4 before. And as at the time you were on your 3rd election, things were not looking so bad. They are just on their not even 2nd year of the second term of passing baton. The whole country is already up in flames against them. Are you the ones now that will be afraid of them? You can boastfully say, we left a better economy for them. The GDP of the country was better under us. The entire economic size of the Nigerian economy was number 1 in Africa. We are number 4 under there. So tell me, these proboscis looking jokers of Delta, what is their real excuse apart from cowardice? They are just a bunch of cowards. If you have committed a crime, you should be able to do the time. And if you cannot do the time, tell us you are leaving because you are afraid of EFCC. Did we send you there to go and steal?
Well, sir, they are making allegations here, I'm assuming, against the former governor of Delta State, Okowa.
He already is in AFCC now. The AFCC is already inviting him. Do you think there will be smoke without fire? What is chasing him? What is chasing him?
Mr.
If you have been vice presidential candidate, what is your need?
For over a decade, this has been the birthplace of innovation. Innocent Vehicles is a testament to resilience, employing international best practices to create more than just a car. Every vehicle here tells a story of durability, fuel economy and safety. Crafted with the African spirit, the Nigerian heart. These vehicles surrounding me embody the unique concept of regionalization, each one designed to cater to the tastes and preferences of our people. From the streets in Nigeria to the terrains of the Sahara, these vehicles are designed for our roads, for our people. This is more than a vehicle. It's a symbol of our progress, our resilience, our collective success story. Your feedback drives us to continuously innovate and improve. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.